All right, so now you're ready to start adding your menu items. So you'll start with adding the category names. I've started with appetizers here, and we'll go ahead and put cheese sticks, and you can put the price, $6.99. This is where you're going to write the description. This can be directly from the description from your menu. And then we'll go ahead and add another item. And price, $3.50. And the description, click add. Now you can also go into spreadsheet editor mode. This might be easier for you if you have a lot of products and you want to just see it this way. Sometimes I like to add them this way. It seems to be a little easier and more organized. And just like before, you can drag and drop images for your categories. So this just kind of adds an extra appeal to the customers on the way they see you on the app. And you can also add the product images the same way. You can drag and drop, or you can select the gray area and upload that way. Now I'm going to add a new category. It's going to be salads. And we're going to start with a house salad for $6.99. And the description here. And this description will show in the product list on the menu. They'll get a preview of it, and then when they click on the image, it'll also be a full description there. So you can add things like ingredients, salad dressing choices, upgrade options, anything like that. And now we want to go ahead and configure some options for the customer to be able to disable ingredients or toppings. So even though you put them in the description, it's a great place here to list the ingredients, because this feature will let the customer deselect the things that they don't want on there. Now we want to configure the options for the customer to select the dressing. So you're going to go right here to where it says extras, and I'm just going to name it salad dressing choice. This is only really shown for you on the back end. I want to go ahead and enable that, and then this is the name that shows to the customer. So we're going to call it dressing, and they have to pick one option. They can only pick one option. And then this is where you're going to list all of the options they have to choose. So we're going to do ranch, we're going to do blue cheese, and Italian. The extra option name here, this is great for any type of upgrades or add-ons. I always like to have an add-on for dressings or any kind of sauce options to where the customer can add extra, and because we want to make sure that you guys get the amount that you're supposed to get. So if you charge for extra sauces or dressings, you'll want to add this extra choice here. And I just named it one extra dressing, 50 cents, two extra dressings, $1, and extra croutons is 25 cents. So now we're going to add another category. I'll give you an example. Entrees, we're going to do barbecue sandwich plate, classic barbecue sandwich with a pickle, and choice of 2 sides. And then I put add slaw for 75 cents extra. So now in the product options, click that pencil icon. The ingredients, it comes with a pickle, so we're going to put that. That way if they need to take that off, they can. And then I'm just going to call this options plate with 2 side options. And we're going to add this. Alright, so click the more button. I'm going to go ahead and select it so that it's enabled. Click the more button, and then we're going to call this add-on, because we want to be able to charge extra for the slaw if they want it. And you'll notice that I put 0 on the minimum and 1 on the maximum, and that's because they don't have to choose it, but they can if they want to, and there's only one choice. So 75 cents. Now we're going to do the side options. I have minimum 2, maximum 2. We're going to do baked beans, potato salad, fries, onion rings, corn on the cob, sweet potato, and we're going to charge $1 extra for that. Baked potato, $1 extra for that as well. Say you're a business that wants to be able to let them have one side and just get double amount, so you can actually change that minimum to 1 if you want to allow them to only select 1 if they wish. Now, I added side salad here because I wanted to show a conditional option, so we're going to add dressing choices, and then I add ranch, blue cheese, and Italian. And then I want to click that conditional option and select sides. So if they choose side salad, then the dressing option will appear, but it won't appear until they choose side salad. So that just keeps it from being so many options showing at one time. So now I'm going to show you an example of drinks category. There's several ways you can do this. If you have only one size of drink options at your restaurant, then you could simply list all of the drink flavors: sweet tea, unsweet tea, water, milk, any kind of beverages. If they're all the same size and there's no size options. If you do have size options, I would suggest listing the size drink as the products. So we're going to do small drink, medium drink, large drink, and then you'll put the prices of each of those. Now we're going to go in and add the options where they select what drink they want. So I'm just going to call this beverage option. Enable that, click the more button, and we're going to name this choice. They get 1 choice, maximum 1 choice. Then you'll go ahead and put all of your drink choices here. Now we just want to make sure that this option is enabled for all of the drinks that need to choose. So I'm just going to go through and enable that beverage option. And there we go. Moving on to another example, we're going to do pizzas. And if you have a lot of options, what I would suggest is list all of your, list them by personal 1-topping pizza, medium 1-topping pizza, large 1-topping pizza, and put your base price for those. And then we're going to create an option that will only let them select 1 topping. So we want to do minimum 1, maximum 1, add all of your options. We've got meatballs as an extra 79 cents. And then we want to add another option for extra cheese, and I've put 0, minimum, max 1. They don't have to choose it, but if they do, it will charge them $1.50. Right, and then you're going to make sure you have that option selected for all of your 1-topping pizzas. And then we're going to do the same thing for our 2-topping pizzas. So I'm just going to do large 2-topping pizza as an example. $14.50, and then I'm gonna work on those product options. So I'm gonna name this 2-topping pizza. Click add and then select more, and I'm just gonna call this toppings. And we want to have the minimum is 2, maximum is 2 now, since they get 2 choices. And then I've added some example toppings, and then I add the option to add extra cheese if they want, and enable that. I'm going to go ahead and add the other 2-topping pizza choices here and the prices. And there you go. So you would do your 3-topping pizzas that way as well. And these are just some examples of items that we typically see, so I hope that helps.